rise and shine. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and tune in to Good Morning Aurora. News, weather, and really cool interviews. Monday through Friday from 8 to 9 a.m.
Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. Good morning, Aurora. The time is 7:59 a.m. We'll call it 8 o'clock. It's Monday, the 27th. You are listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. How y'all doing out there? How's everybody doing? Hope that you're doing good. Jen Mendoza, good morning to you. Good morning, Medea.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
Fantastic.
All right. And to our great guest, how are you?
I'm doing good. I
All
feel
right.
good this morning. Excited, nervous, but feel good.
Word up. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Robbin Freeman here of Beauty is Forever.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
All right. All of you guys, Sally Bice, good morning to you as well. It's Monday morning. We got things to talk about. We got things to do, and we got a heck of a week this week, y'all. Tomorrow we have Senator Karina Villa coming on the show. Should be a really good one, and we got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to talk about body butter. We're going to talk about exfoliating.
Yes.
Is that what we'll talk about that too?
And turmeric soap.
Just
the importance of taking care of your skin.
Okay, word up. Yeah, take care of your skin, ladies and gentlemen. Aisha Saxon, good morning. Leo Zarko, good morning. How your skin doing? Hopefully your skin is doing good this morning. Get your skin. I mean, if you like me, we put the cocoa butter on as soon as we get out the shower. So, we feel pretty good. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let us know how your weekend was. You can let us know that in the chat. Maria Chirito is here as well. So before we get into Beauty is Forever, we're going to discuss how we got a thing on this show. When we mess it up, we take a sip. So
Okay.
we sip it up. Sip it up.
Let's sip it up.
That's to mentally and emotionally remind ourselves to chill, take it easy, slow down. Okay. We're going to talk about the history of the business and everything that's been going on with it, the current pop-ups that are going on.
Yes.
And you are at Fox Valley Mall, right?
I'm at Fox Valley Mall. We've been there since June the 1st, and we're going to be there. Our last day is this Thursday, June the 30th.
Your last day?
Mm-hmm,
Okay. Where are you going?
I have a couple of pop-up shops lined up. One is going to be in Yorktown Mall.
Okay.
On July the 23rd. Then I just had this lady reach out to me yesterday about a couple of pop-up shops here in Aurora. What is it? She said it was like a house picnic party or something.
A house party? Okay. That sounds cool.
It's called House Party in the Park here in Aurora, August the 14th.
Okay. We can give you more information on that coming soon. William Miller III is here, ladies and gentlemen. Take a sip, young brother, and good morning, Aurora. That's an inside joke between us, young brother. Okay. But listen, guys, I'm gonna start off with, we're gonna get the serious stuff out the way, and then we'll get to the skincare and the body butter. As you guys know, the Supreme Court just last week overturned 50 years of precedent with Roe v. Wade, but that's not all they did. Were any of you paying attention to what else the Supreme Court did? Let's talk about it. On Thursday, the Supreme Court struck down permits requirement for concealed carry. Why is that important, you ask? Well, that says that no permit is needed for handguns and a person can carry a gun outside of your home. Legally, lawfully. Now you may ask yourself, why in the world, with all of these mass shootings, why in the world would the Supreme Court make it easier for people to do more with guns? Well, If that wasn't disturbing enough, they also made a ruling about Miranda rights. You know Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney. You have the right to speak only when your attorney is present. Those Miranda rights, right? Well, the Supreme Court ruled as well that suspects not warned of their Miranda rights cannot sue the police. So, in plain English, what that means is that the police do not have to read you your Miranda rights. Now, the direct directive is this: while the Miranda warning protects a constitutional right, the warning itself is not a right that would trigger the ability to bring a civil lawsuit. So, once again, in plain English, that means that the police do not have to issue you your Miranda rights. If you are not read your Miranda rights, suing the police is going to be unfruitful for you. And then they overturned Roe v. Wade. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as your humble radio host, I look at all this and it makes me sad. But then, do you know what happened yesterday? Did anybody watch the news yesterday? Something happened in the news yesterday that the White House called unhelpful and destabilizing. Do you know what it was, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
Iran launched a satellite into space.
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's rewind for the whole class. Unhelpful and destabilizing. Iran launching a satellite into space. I would have thought unhelpful and destabilizing would be taking away the need for permits and concealed carry and allowing people to roam the streets with guns.
Yes.
That seems to me to be unhelpful and destabilizing. The police not having to issue you your Miranda rights. That to me sounds unhelpful and destabilizing. And certainly the overturning of 50 years of precedent with Roe v. Wade surely could be called unhelpful and destabilizing.
Yes.
It's amazing, though, that while the Iranians put a satellite into space, America is going backwards. The time is 8:06 a.m. You're listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Now that I'm done with that, let's get our skin together. Let's get our skin helped and stabilized. Let's do that. Robbin, where were you born and raised?
Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
And I grew up in CHA Housing, Chicago Housing Authority.
Okay.
Off of Roosevelt and Troop, from the village. So all my village family, how y'all doing today? Good morning.
Okay, all right. And you've been out here you live in Aurora.
I live here in Aurora.
Okay.
I've been in Aurora for like 20 years.
All right.
A little bit over 20 years now.
How did Beauty is Forever start? Where's the beginnings of that? Started in CHA, right?
Yes, it started CHA in my mama kitchen.
Right.
No, I've always been into my skin.
Okay.
My mom always told me you have to take care of your skin. The face is the first thing that somebody sees, your face and your teeth. Mm-hmm. So she always instilled that in me to make sure that your skin looks good. So I remember as a child, my mom would put Vaseline on my face all the time. That was the go-to lotion, Vaseline.
You look as shiny as hell going to school. Kids looking like quarters. Like, what's it?
Yeah. So, like I said, I've always taken care of my skin. And I started making the turmeric soap about 5.5 years ago.
Okay.
But I was never really because I've worked in healthcare all my life. I was never let me put this product out. Let me put it out. It wasn't until my son, he 18 now, CJ, had an episode with his skin from playing football at Wabansi, and we thought it came from the helmet. His skin, his head broke out real bad. So I was taking him to a dermatologist, and I felt like she wasn't actually treating the problem. She just kept writing a prescription for him. which I felt like actually made his skin worse. And I'm not saying that I'm not knocking the dermatologists out there,
course,
but
right.
I'm just saying what I thought for my child. And so every time I would take him back, it was like he had something else going on with his skin because of the medication. And so I was just like, no, it had to be something that is going to work for you. So the whole time I had the turmeric soap, but his skin's so sensitive, I didn't want to use it on him. So I want to, go with what the dermatologist is saying.
Right.
And then it wasn't until the last episode he started having problems with his urine in his stomach when she changed the medication. And I was just like, oh, no. So I was like, I'm more of a natural person because I have a sickle cell. So I do everything natural. And so I was like, well, we're just going to try my soap. I'm like, we're going to see if the soap going to work for you. And so once we tried the turmeric soap, it started working for his skin. And I was like, oh, my God. And then, like I said, because I take care of my skin, I was already using the turmeric soap and making it for myself, but I wasn't using it really on the kids.
Okay.
So that's how it kind of all began. And then when COVID hit, a lot of us was at home in the kitchen trying to figure out what was our next move going to be because we didn't know how long COVID was going to be and where it was about to take us.
Yeah, I remember. I mean, remember the discussion, remember what people would say when COVID started?
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
Right?
I was totally, because I'm a outgoing person. I'm more like to be outside and see what's going on. I was in the house like twiddling my thumbs like, this is killing me. I can't go outside. And then they put the curfew into effect. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I couldn't do it.
So you started the Beauty is Forever before COVID, but you had one product, which was the turmeric soap, right?
I had two, the body butter and the turmeric soap.
Okay.
Yeah. I just had the two, really three, the hair growth and serum treatment too.
Right.
Yeah, the hair growth and serum treatment. And so, yeah, the kids, they all use my hair growth and serum treatment, which I don't think they need it because they have thick hair.
Right. Angelica Guzman is here. Good morning to you, Angelica. Ali Hernandez is here. She says, I'm scared they will take LGBTQ rights away next. Everyone's rights are at risk. They are. They are. Sally says she's feeling sad, angry, rejected. I just don't get what we are about anymore. Well said.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree.
I agree with that too. It's scary, especially with the younger generation coming up behind us. I actually just had a conversation with my friend Keisha yesterday, who we do the pop-up shops with, and I was telling her I feel it's sometimes sad for the younger generation because, when we leave this earth, what are we leaving them here to?
Right.
Yeah, so I feel sad about that, especially being a boy mom.
Right.
Yeah.
So with what you do with the business, I'm curious because I met you at the Moms for Moms.
The Moms for Moms Jam and Doses event.
Yeah, which was a great event.
Yeah.
You worked primarily with women-oriented businesses, and I mean, every business there was a woman-owned business.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So it seems like to me, at least on the outside looking in, like you're being that legacy. Well, does it feel that way?
It feels that way to me, and I'm trying to, just because of, growing up in the projects, I felt like generation, like I want to break that generational curse with my kids. My mom did a great job raising 5 kids, but I always felt like I could have learned a little bit more. Like, had I known that I could be a businesswoman at 13 and I would have been working for myself a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of things that, you learn as you get old. And so now I teach it to my kids to be self-efficient and independent.
Okay.
Like, you don't really have to work for anyone. It's so many, especially now with social media, it's so many things that you could do to get your business and market for free.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's say hi to the people. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Good morning. Yes, you're watching the #1 radio show on earth. Yes, Beauty is Forever. We got it here. Hold on. We can zoom in on you, girl. Yes.
You see that shirt?
You see it. You see it. Right. Very cool. Thank you. Just do your office. Thank you. All right. So now, one of the things that I noticed when you what you just mentioned was that everything is homemade.
Yes.
Right?
But not all my products.
Okay.
No,
but what's the process when you are making like the soaps and things like that? Is it really labor intensive? Does it take a long time? Like the products that you had the day of, do you stack and make them? Like, what's the turnover like?
So it takes me at least 2 weeks to make, because now my number one seller for the body butter for the women is the Baby Love.
Okay.
So I can't make that like fast enough. So the process for that takes about 2 weeks to make the body butter Baby Love. I get tons of inboxes. When is the Baby Love going to be ready? And the turmeric soap, that comes more natural to me because I was already doing it. So I could do that within a week's time. Yeah.
Who comes up with these names?
Well, I reach out. I call her my sister, but she's one of my friends. I always give her the smell this, what you think.
And then she just pop it off?
Yeah, and then I have one of my friends who's he's a guy friend. He came up with the one that I gave you. At the
classic man one?
No, the other one. The other one that I gave you at the pop-up shop.
Oh, the one, the PD. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. This is a family show, so, you know, it's a little bit too early for that for the kids. And
exactly. So he came up with that name, and I was just like, I don't know about that. And he was like, I'm telling you, do it. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do it. And I don't know, it smells really good, but I think a lot of people, they get a kick out of when I tell them the name. They like, what did you just say? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. And so they like, I think they buy it for the name though, but it does smell good.
Your hoodie says self-love, self-care.
Yes.
I'm wondering, what's the benefit? How do people feel when their skin is healthy? And does healthy skin have an impression on a person's attitude, I guess, outward? Yeah, because
you want to look good, feel good at all times. And self-love, I really feel like you need to love yourself in order to take care of yourself. How can you love yourself if you're not, how can you take care of yourself if you're not loving yourself? Right. So that's the whole self-love, self-care. That's how that came about. Because you might care for yourself, but do you love yourself?
Right.
So it's like two different things, but it goes hand in hand.
Medea, do you love yourself?
Absolutely.
All right.
Some days more than others. I have to confess.
No, we all. I know that we all do. It's a balance, though.
Yeah.
It's a balance. It's kind of like this work-life balance that we're all having and have been feeling and everything like that. Like I don't want to give up my peace for a job anymore. Yeah. I think that's kind of like we were talking before the microphone came on, right? Like, well, you said that your goal was to own your own business by 50.
Yeah, by 50. The family thought I was a little bit like, you're gonna walk away from your job, and I was like, yes, I am. I was like, at some point I want to be happy, and if I continue to work for someone else, I'm not gonna be happy, even though I love what I do working in healthcare. But I could actually say working in healthcare prepared me for the position that God just put me in right now. And now I feel like I'm walking in my purpose in life right now. This is my purpose.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna let the audience take care of that. Yeah, that was official. I like that.
Thank you.
No doubt. Medea, would you please take us to a commercial? Give us a couple of pieces of news, and then bring us back, please.
Of course. Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday. Here are your local headlines. We have real news, real people, real stories, 100% Aurora.
Facts.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can stay up to date with all of our content. We have great interviews, and that way you can receive notifications when we go live. We will put the link on the chat. Monday, August 8th from 3 to 7 p.m., Faye's Finest Food LLC is hosting their barbecue fundraiser. This is brought to us by the Aurora Township to benefit senior and youth services. Dinners are $16. You can either do drive-through or carry out. The food is good, the cost is great, and this benefits our Aurora youth. Summer at the Fire Museum. There are great events coming up.
Get you some water. Go ahead, take a sip.
Yeah.
Get a little sippy sip.
You know what? I had a really busy week.
Everybody's sipping up. I'll sip it for you.
It's all sip it up. Summer at the Fire Museum. There are great events coming up here in downtown Aurora. They have free admission. Selfie and a lot of Aurora historic will be on display. The Kane County Sheriff's Office will be present on Tuesday the 21st. The Northern Illinois Fire Sprinkler Advisory Board will be in attendance on the 19th. Nicor Gas will be in the house August 19. Come down to the Fire Museum and celebrate this Aurora gem.
Mm-hmm.
The Neighbor Project will be present at the coming up Aurora Community Health Fair, taking place on Saturday, July 8th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This is hosted by Meridian Health Choice Illinois, and the Office of State Representative Barbara Hernandez. There will be a raffle, prizes, tons of community resources, and important health information. Go ahead and check out the flyer for more details. This event is free and open to the public.
All right. Jazz Stephen, thank you very much, Medea. Jazz Stephen, good morning. Good morning, Robbin. Anderson, it's me, Simone. Good morning. Michael Rayford, good morning. Michael Rayford Media. We teach entrepreneurship as a resource called E2E, Employee to Entrepreneur. Make the move. Reach out if you want more support. Thank you, sir. And Mary Foltz is here. May I invite you to the Business Entrepreneur Unity Expo August 5th. Thank you very much. And Norma Peterson is here. Good morning to all of you great
Good morning, Mary.
people.
I know Mary.
You know, oh yeah, word up. Yeah, Mary Foltz, good friend of the show, the CAN Network.
Yeah, she just invited me to
CAN.
the Aurora in the Park.
Oh, okay.
That's who that was.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
The flyer.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good morning, Saul Olivas. Good morning to you, and Tracy Duran. Good morning. Nice. Yeah. She's a great friend of the show.
Yeah.
All right. The time is 8:20 a.m. So, how was your weekend?
My weekend was awesome. My best friend, the aunt had passed away, but it was a celebration of life. We had a really good time I never heard of a pre-pass. I was like, what is a pre-pass? But it was, which is smart. You want to have the repass prior to the services. So it was smart idea to do that's called a pre-pass. And so even though, someone lost their life, we still had a good time and celebrated life as well. Yeah.
What did growing up in Chicago teach you or prepare you for when it comes to running and owning your own business and everything that you do now? Does any of who Robbin was fuel who Robbin is?
Yes. So growing up in Abla, the village housing made me a stronger person. It made me want to better myself. My father was a businessman, so I have a lot of his drive and determination. He has several stores, 47th in Indiana, K-Town, Costner. So I watched my father a lot as a businessman.
Costner?
Yeah.
The street?
16th and Costner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to live on Maypole in Costner.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, yeah.
Yeah.
Many years ago.
Over in K-Town.
Yep, in K, that's right.
Yeah, my father had stores over there. So it just yeah, you like shout out to K-Town over there. I saw you.
Yeah, this interview took a lot of good directions.
Right.
I love it.
We have a lot of things in common, Curtis.
We really do. We really do.
So it just made me want to be a better person. And then when I had my first child, which was a boy, I was like, I wanted better for him. Not saying that me growing up in the projects, it wasn't, better for me, but I just wanted more for my kids.
Sure, yeah.
So it just made me a stronger person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the current events or the calendar of pop-ups that you got coming up? When's the next one?
So my next one is going to be July the 17th.
July the 17th.
Yeah, a young lady named Cordia Scott. She's a pop-up shop host. I might do one this Saturday with Laverne. Shout out to Laverne with Black Wall Street on Roosevelt. She's doing phenomenal things, this young lady.
Okay.
So people should reach out to Laverne Huron. She is one that's definitely for the community.
Okay.
So I love her. I love her energy. She gives me so much motivation, and she inspires me too. And Kadia does too.
Okay.
Inspire me. And then I have a Facebook group too.
All right, July 17th, where is it at?
It's going to be 2518 Division Street in Chicago.
Got it.
Yes, in Chicago.
All right, what's the times for that one?
That's from 3 to 7.
3 to 7 p.m.
Yes.
Okay. All of our Chicago listeners, July 17th,
Yeah.
2518
Yeah.
Division Street, 3 to 7 p.m.
Yeah. But people could also, I offer delivery
Okay.
for my services. So if you you don't have to be at home for me to deliver to you. You could go on my website, you could order from me, or you could inbox me and I'll deliver. And then also I do swag bags. What swag bags, like, so if it's your birthday or whatever, then I put everything together, I customize everything. I could take my labels off and put happy 50th birthday, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I do little girls events too. So I'm mobile. So now I'm doing because you got to think outside the box. What's going to set you apart from the next person that got the same or similar products that you
Right.
have. So now I'm doing sip and paint skincare parties. So if you want to have a
Wait. Sip and paint skincare?
Yeah.
Y'all painting on yourself and all that?
No. So I provide the wine.
Sure. Okay. Sign me up,
You
girl.
get to choose 6 bottles,
Okay.
dry or sweet, or if you're a sweet person like me, you could do 6 sweet. And then I bring the canvas and the paint, and then I bring all my skincare products. So it's a girls' night, you know.
The
they
brothers ain't involved.
No, the guys
okay.
can too, because I have skincare products for the guys
Okay.
too. So it could be a co-ed party.
Fellas.
Yeah, you got to keep your skin looking good too, fellas. It's important that you keep your skin up as well. I have 4 boys, so they always in my products, and I'm about to start charging them, my kids, because they think they could get products for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Teach them the value of money. Nothing's free,
Exactly.
young man. Nothing's free. All right. So I'm going to take myself to a commercial here real quick. I got a couple of local things to tell you great folks about. Tracy Duran, good morning to you. Anderson, it's me, Simone. Good morning, lovely people. Thank you very much for that. Anderson, it's me, Simone. Thank you.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
Right. Yeah, we was just talking about you anyway, Anderson. It's me, Simone. Thank you. I'm glad you tuned in. Judge Bianca Camargo is here. Good morning to you, Judge. And Eddie Colin. Good morning. Shawnee Marks Gaston. Good morning to you as well. Okay, now here's what I want to tell these people about. And Robin, I'm glad you came on the show.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
And
we know so many people.
We do. Yo,
we got so many
this
people
is-
in common.
We do.
So Simone, I know her. I know Mary.
I'm glad. Okay. Today at 5:30 p.m. is the June Social Justice Committee meeting. This will be online with Joint State Representative Barbara Hernandez and local organizer and activist Penelope Torres for a discussion on myth-busting trans community stigmas and current work being done for the community. This is a flyer that I have, and the link is embedded in it. I will post this after the show. Also, don't forget to stay up on Aurora News on all social media. Use the hashtags Aurora News and Aurora Media. Twitter, LinkedIn. I mean, we got them all. Come on. TikTok.
Yes.
What? Did you know that? Oh, we got a tick. It's difficult, though, making TikTok videos. Have you tried to do it?
I do it. So I have 3 platforms, because when you're in a business, I always tell people you got to be on all social media platforms, because I for the love of God, I hate when I come across a business owner at a pop-up shop and they say, well, I only do Instagram. You only do Instagram where you got people that don't do Instagram, but just only do Facebook. So you got the appeal to everybody if you want to get your goods and services out.
Sunday, July 3rd, the American Legion Roosevelt Aurora Post 84 has their historic car show on Auto Row, which is LaSalle Street, honoring local veterans. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There will be a 50-50 as well. The lineup starts at 9 a.m. and awards are presented at 2:30 p.m. For more information, you can call 630-474-5084. That number again is 630-474-5084. And the last thing that I'm going to tell you great people about before we get back to our interview with our dear friend here is, drum roll please, here we go. July 23rd, Stacy Soldana, she's a great author. She's written 2 books, A to Z Animals with Micah, which is a coloring book, and Micah's Mindful Manners. This will be at Cottonseed Creative Exchange at their new location, 64 South River Street. And it'll be from 2 to 4 p.m. Once again, that's going to be July 23rd. The time is 8:28 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the best seller?
The Baby Love body butter and the PD and the turmeric soap is actually my number one seller. Turmeric soap is good for a lot of things. It's good for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, blemishes, acne, rosacea, inflammation. As you can see, I'm about to be 49 and the skin is beautiful. It's important that you cleanse your skin twice a day. If you're in healthcare, I would say 3 times a day. Especially if you've been out around people all day, you want to make sure you're taking care of your skin.
Okay, cleanse your skin.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It. So with the
with the product. Oh,
with the product with the turmeric soap. I don't like to use washing your face. Like I feel like you need to cleanse your skin.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would use the turmeric soap in the morning. You would just put you only need a little bit of water. It gets a really good lather to it, and you can use it for your whole body. So if you have hyperpigmentation in your skin that you've been dealing with for a long time, that would definitely help you. Okay. Yeah, and I deliver. So if you're not able to get to the pop-up shop by June the 30th, you could just reach out to me. You could send me a DM, or for those of y'all that have my phone number, you could call me, text me. Okay.
What's in the bag?
I brought you and Marina a gift.
Oh,
so gosh. I said, when I go places, I got to bring gifts. So I'll let you. I'll let you. Wait, I got to get I take pictures everywhere I go, so people know me for taking pictures.
Okay.
So
yeah, we
I
can
love
do that.
Pictures too. Okay, so I'm ready for you, Curtis. I'm ready for you.
Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, you get to watch this live. You get to watch what's in the bag live. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Look at that. Mini turmeric soap bars, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Let me do my own zoom in. Yes, look at that. You guys see that? Ooh, smells good. Maria, check that out.
Yeah, so one is for you, Maria. And
I like it.
And it's 100% all natural.
100% all natural, y'all.
Yes,
look at that.
Natural is best.
Okay, now let's see what else we got here. Ooh. You Glow Girl body butter.
Yes.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Hold on, I'll zoom in right here.
Now, you got to take the top off too, Curtis.
Oh, yeah,
to see the inside. You got to
see this. Oh my goodness! Put that right in the camera. Look. You guys can't smell this at home, but it smells really good.
Oh, it looks pretty.
Yes.
It does.
It looks like.
Here's the top to that, because that's yours.
Yeah, that's yours.
It smells really good. I have had your buddy butters, and I love them.
Thank you.
A little bit goes a long way, too.
Yeah,
Maria, what do you think?
Goes a long way.
Oh, my God, fantastic.
Right.
And it's important that a lot of people always say, well, in the summertime, I don't moisturize my skin. You need to be moisturizing your skin every day.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the next one. This is Kings Are Forever. This is the classic man body butter.
Yes.
Kings Are Forever.
Let's see here. Let's get that. Ooh. Yeah. Ladies, your man come home smelling like this. What? Put the kids to sleep. It's going
exactly. Fresh out the shower.
I have two. One's for your husband. So
yes.
You can keep that. Yeah, here's the top for that one.
Oh, I like it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys really.
Oh my God, there's so many things.
Yeah. And we have cards as well.
Yes.
Thank you very much for these.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, zoom that in on you. Bam. Your beauty is forever.
Yes. And for the guys, it says your skin needs love too on the card for the guys, because your skin does need love. Guys, they neglect their skin. They think that because I'm a man, they think it's only women that take care of their skin. No, men need to take care of their skin as well.
Yes, we do.
Yes, so you need, especially your feet. Don't nobody want no rough feet in the bed with them.
No, you don't. Ripping your covers up and all that. Right.
don't know, sharp toenails and
Right.
back of the heels.
Brothers, get them velociraptors under control.
Yes, and get the body butter for your
That's
feet.
too funny.
Okay. Thank you very much for these
Thank
wonderful
you.
gifts.
You're
we really
welcome.
appreciate it. Really
That's
appreciate
so
it.
thoughtful of you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
All right.
So exciting.
Anderson, August 13th, hosting a pop-up event at 2131 West Galena Boulevard in Aurora from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on that day. Tracy Duran says we need smell-o-vision. Yeah, we do. We do. I'm telling you, you guys, this
It
smells
fantastic.
it smells so good. I mean, there's just they didn't make an app for y'all to really smell yet. Look at that. Look at the swirl.
Yes.
Yeah.
They stuck on the swirl. Okay. Thank you very much for these. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
All right.
My mom always told me when you go to somebody else's home, you should always come with gifts in somebody else's house.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
Okay, so we talked about the current stuff, and the time is 8:34, and the body scrub for those feet. Thank you, Jess, Stephen.
She likes the body scrub, Jasmine.
Okay.
Scrubs are awesome,
Yeah,
though. I
so
do
it's
enjoy
good
it.
to exfoliate your skin. And what happens is when you exfoliate your skin, you helping like some people get the dryness and the roughness around the skin,
Right.
but even for your legs, like if you get women don't know, those little dots on your legs are called strawberry legs. So if you're exfoliating your skin daily when you take your shower, that actually decreases the little brown dots in your legs. And then you put the body butter on there, and then it helps it even more. So you will start noticing day by day, those little dots that's in your legs that's called strawberry legs will start to decrease, and then your legs will look beautiful. Especially now you want to have your legs summer ready for those dresses.
Yeah,
And shorts.
yeah, ladies, get your legs right. Make sure the legs look good. We should do an episode like that. Put your leg right here and just body butter it on the show. Like, I love this show.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm curious,
Mhm.
and I want to talk business now. As a woman,
Mhm.
what's it been like establishing yourself and you know, being a business? You are full time.
Yes.
Beauty is forever.
I'm full time.
So what's it been like dealing with people and all that?
Well, to make the transition from going from corporate to a business person was really hard. But like I said, being in healthcare prepared me because I have the compassion and empathy. I'm a people person. I love people. I talk to everybody and their mama. I love talking to the kids, the teenagers, the adults, all that. So for me, the transition was an easy transition because like I said, I'm walking in my purpose right now. And then also when I go out and I meet other people, I'm always excited to meet other people. That's why I take pictures of everybody that buys something from me, because I want people to see that I'm a friendly, outgoing person and I have a diversified clientele, and to know that my products are just not for African American people, they're for everyone.
Right.
And so what sets me apart from people is one, the pictures, one, I offer different services. And then I have a Facebook group too. So I have a Facebook group for entrepreneurs as well. And we meet in this group. It's a private room on Facebook. We meet every Wednesday at 7:00. And so we just give good energy, good vibes. We come up with creative things on, how it is to be a business person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's been a good journey.
Yeah, it's been a good journey for me.
Okay.
I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Who've been some of your not necessarily mentors, but who have you been as we say in the urban soaking up game from? Who's been supporting?
So I have my friends and family. Jasmine, she supports me. My friend Shauna. My mom, oh my God, I swear to God, this lady, she lives in St. Paul, Minnesota. She moved to Minnesota. She sends me messages like 10 times throughout the day. Shout out to you, Mama, because I know you probably listening and watching. So 10 times a day, this lady, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, Mama. She comments on every post, and then she don't get to the point, because she knows how to work Facebook. She's 76 years old. She knows how to work Facebook. She's gotten to the point where she's figured out how to send me a chat message directly through my website. So I be thinking it's a customer send me a message, and then when I go on my website, it's
Right.
my mama.
Right.
And I'm like, oh
Like,
my
we ain't made no sales, but mom said hi. Like,
Right.
Thanks.
So she's the number one supporter, and my kids too. They support me. My Keisha supports me as well. That's the young lady that I do the pop-up shops with at Fox Valley Mall. So
Okay. There was what's the name of the Facebook? Is that the name of the Facebook group that question is about?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Pop-Up Shop Etiquette.
Pop-up shop etiquette is the name of the Facebook group.
And how it came about was,
Maria's going to put that in the chat for the listeners. Okay.
yeah. It came about, I do so many pop-up shops. I've been doing pop-up shops for over 2 years now. And I was seeing so many people just unprepared for the pop-up shops. They don't come with their tablecloth, their backdrop, they form of payments, what they're taking. I've seen the guys just come with a bare table like this, and they didn't know. And so I was like, I need to start something to help people. And what I was starting to help people turned into be something else, because somebody thought I was teaching a class. And I was like, I'm not teaching a class. I'm like, no, I just want to, get us together as entrepreneurs, as business people, because a lot of people still work. And so I want them to know that you have the support. Let's support each other. Because even though people have Facebook groups, how many people have a where they go live into a room and talk about, where you could talk about anything in your business and help, encourage and lift one another up too as well. So a lot of people say that, they like that about me, that I'm happy you started this group, because now I have someone to come every Wednesday. And it's been a really great group of, I thought I wasn't going to have not one person.
So the group teaches pop-up shop etiquette, what to do, how to do it, best practices.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we all share ideas. Like the young lady, Nicole Martin, she was saying that she had a retail brick and mortar, but something happened with the brick and mortar. So, I made a suggestion to her. I said, what you should do is, she sell clothes. I said, you should have an event and call it Dresses and Mimosas. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I said Dresses and Mimosas. So she would say Mariah.
Yes,
Hey, Mariah. We go back like babies and pacifiers. Change her name on the show.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to chop up your name.
Jessica Palomo, good morning to you.
She would have an event, go to her, bring the clothes, bring the mimosas,
right,
where she's with her group of girlfriends, and just have a fabulous time trying her clothes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you don't have to leave the comfort of your home, because we know as women, a lot of times we don't want to go out and change clothes in a dressing room. Yeah. So if you could do it in the comfort of your home. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand. I get that and understand that. For women, it's a whole different thing. Yeah. Brothers is, you see ties on the wall, shirts, and brother got pants over there. Like, what? Yeah. But I'm curious to know from you, want to get your, I feel like women can learn, create, foster so much when they do have that kind of untethered independent spirit.
Yeah.
As opposed to so here's what I'm going with. I had we interviewed Teresa Barrero last week, right? Kane County Circuit Clerk. She's talking about it was a really good interview.
I watched the whole show.
Thank you very much. She was talking about the progress that women have made, diversifying and trying to get equal pay. And that's just in the corporate world.
Yes.
So women are doing their thing in the corporate world. We see that. That's a good thing. They're also doing outside of corporate, coming up. I see two good things happening, but I wonder, maybe women should just leave the corporate world if it's not giving them what they deserve, equal pay.
Right.
If you're not getting paid equally, for heaven's sakes, more women should do. I'm not encouraging people to quit their job, but what's your opinion?
In order to walk away from your job, you definitely have to know who you are and have the support too from your family.
Okay.
Me walking away from Rush, I was working at Rush, and me walking away from Rush, my husband works for FedEx Freight, so he has the insurance. He carries the insurance and all, that good stuff.
Sure.
So I wasn't too much worried about that.
Okay.
My kids are grown. I don't have small kids. So it was an easy transition to walk away because, like I say, at the end of the day, you want to be happy in anything you do, whether it's working for a corporate or working for yourself.
Okay.
You know, find out your purpose in life and do what makes you happy, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is what is going to make you happy. So for me to walk away, I was like, I'm the happiest I ever been. People see that. I think I glow more. So you definitely have to just find your way and do what works for you. Whether if it's working for someone, be the best worker that you could be working at a job.
Facts. True.
Yeah.
All right. Josie Mendoza Geller, buenos dias desde León. Good morning to you as well. The link is in the chat for you guys of the name of the Facebook group. Jennifer Ryan Mayton is here. Good morning, Jennifer Ryan Mayton. And Janice Collins, Bulldog Nutrition in Batavia. Hey, Janice Collins, how are you? Shout out to Bulldog Nutrition in Batavia. Casildo, good morning to you. And thank you very much. And Carolyn Bird Salazar, good morning to you. And Pam Mitchell, you wonderful people. Okay, Medea, do us a favor. Give us, hold on a second. Janice says, if women work together, encourage each other, support one another, not hating each other, we can help each other grow. Each one of us has so much knowledge. I love this. Thank you. Yeah. I think that's thank you, but you know, I'd like thinking too. Thank you very much.
And that's the whole reason
Shout
for
out.
the Facebook group. Because we don't, I ain't gonna say we don't know how to do that, but I would say like if you sell body butter, and you know I sell body butter too, and you worried about what I got, but I always tell people, even though we got the same or similar product, it's about how you market your business and how you promote your business and how you come across other people.
Right.
I don't go out my house, not unless I'm going out without my shirt on. I'll be in the grocery store, the gas station, hey, and just walk up to you. My name Robbin, blah, blah, blah. And I have on my shirt, you're going to see me coming from the front and the back. On the back of my shirt, it has all my products. It has all my social media, everything. So you see it, who this girl got on beauty? What is that? This big old heart in the front of her. And then you're going to see me when the people look at you walking from behind.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, you going to read the back of this shirt, too.
Yeah. No, I rock Good Morning Aurora everywhere. Yeah. You know, all over the place. I found a listener once upon a time at Meyer, too. He had the shirt on, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't know I was the host. Yeah. He was like, you like that show, too? I was like, I do, bro. I was like, I love it. Okay. Medea, do me a favor. Give us, please, I think there's news in there about the food distribution dates. State Representative Hernandez, State Representative Keith. Can you give us that, please?
Absolutely. There is the senior meal distribution.
That's what it is.
Yes, it's by State Representative Hernandez, Kifowitz, and they have teamed up once again for specific Mondays through spring and summer. Today, June 27th, is one of those Mondays. But there's also July 11th, July 25th, August 8th, August 22nd, September 12th, and September 26th, and October 3rd and 24th. Adults 60 years of age or older are eligible for 5 frozen meals. If you are not eligible if you're currently enrolled in those in the program Meals on Wheels. But other than that, you are eligible for that. This will be done in a drive-up fashion at St. Athanasius Greek Orthodox Church at 1855 5th Avenue in Aurora. Shout out to our great state representatives for all that they do.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, there's also the Village Food Pantry, you guys, that is open at Village Baptist Church to anyone in need. Village Baptist Church is located at 515 South Frontenac Road. You will need a photo ID, and the pantry is open the second and fourth Friday of each month from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. You may come as early as 8:30, and you can enjoy coffee and donuts. And you can also join them for Sunday worship if you would like. For more information, you can call 630-851-4120.
851-4120 is the number that you need. Thank you very much for that, Medea. The time is 8:47 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast, the only show on earth where you can get news, body butter, oh Lord, turmeric soap bars, get your skin exfoliated,
Yes.
and learn about the food pantry. I mean, where else? Are you not entertained?
Yes.
Okay, so we talked about a lot. We got a question from Michael Rayford. Are you on LinkedIn?
No, I need
Oh
to
Lord,
get.
yeah, you do.
I'm not.
Oh no. Ooh,
I'm not.
hold on, we got a button for that.
Yes.
No,
we need to go.
Yeah, we got the womp womp.
Someone needs to help me with that.
I can help you out.
Yeah,
I can help you out
someone
with it.
can help me with that.
Yeah.
Cause let me tell you, I was in tears when I did my own website myself, and every day I was in tears. Because I couldn't figure it out. Luckily, I had the older kids, and my kids came in, and they was like, and I was like, hold on 1 second. You know, mama ain't, so you have to slow down. Like my son, my 24-year-old Jaquan, he was like, Ma, he set up my business page. He's like, you need to be in the algorithm. You need to be posting every day. I say, what the heck is the algorithm? I don't know what that is. Like, speak English to me. And I think he had got frustrated with me because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. But yes, I need to. If you can help me with that,
Yeah,
I appreciate
sure.
that.
Yeah, I can help you make a LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is boy, I'm telling you, it's really great. It's a really good tool. Good Morning Aurora has been really benefiting from having it. Yeah, I have my own personal LinkedIn. Then made one for Good Morning Aurora, so it's been really helpful.
And you could put all your platforms in there too.
You can
social media platforms.
Yeah, you can. But one of the things about LinkedIn, though, is it's not necessarily compatible with your, like, for example, you take Instagram, right? Like our Instagram. If you go to the link in our bio, it's our link tree, which has all of our platforms.
Okay.
LinkedIn, you can put like yours, like for me, I got our Spotify link is on there, our Twitter handle is on there, and all that stuff is on there, but people really don't go there to then find us on Twitter and then go to our spot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So maybe it'll work better for you.
Okay.
I doubt it though. You should have one just for like your personal self, highlighting what you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because all the stuff you do on social media, like your Snapchat and Instagram and all that, it's not really gonna transform and be as productive on LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn is like it's like Twitter with a soul, you know?
Okay.
So it's not really like fly and jazzy like Instagram and the apps that are like more visually oriented, stuff like that. The time is 8:50. Tracy Hodges, good morning. Okay, we talked about, let's make. We talked about, we talked about where you're from. We talked about where you are. We talked about what's going on right now at Beauty is Forever. Yes. I'm wondering, what does the future hold for Robbin and Beauty is Forever?
So I was in the process of getting a storefront at the outlet mall, Aurora Outlet Mall.
Okay.
That's not going to happen for me now. I'm kind of sad about it, but I'm like, it's okay. Everything happened for a reason. So I was going to partner up with a young lady, but it just didn't work out. So I'm okay with that. But eventually I want to get my own store. So that's what I'm working on. So I looked at a couple of places here in Aurora because I wanted to be here in Aurora. So I'm working on that right now. So hopefully within the next year or sooner, I'll be able to have my own location where then I don't have to travel to people's houses to do the sip and paint skincare parties or the mini, because I do parties for mini me's too, for the little girls too. So, and it could just all be centralized in one building, one roof. So that's what I'm working on. And then I just want to give a shout out to all the entrepreneurial business people out there, because let me tell you something. That is not an easy job, being a business person or entrepreneur. And the reason why I said it is because when y'all know we be having these wagons with us, and we don't have to help to lift the wagon and put the wagon in your car and take all your products and stuff out and set up your table and break down your table. It's a lot of hard work that goes into that. So to all my entrepreneurs and business people, I love y'all. Keep on doing what you do. I know it's not easy. But keep on pushing every day. Rain, snow, shine, whatever it is, just keep doing you.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a good message. It's a good message. The time is 8:53. Um, so you'll get the last word on the show, but your most recent one or the next event for you will be July 17th.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing the one this Saturday with Laverne on Black Wall Street on Roosevelt Road in Chicago.
Okay.
Off of Roosevelt and Independence. I haven't really decided yet because I know this
West side.
weekend is the 4th of July weekend
Right.
too.
Okay.
So I'm kind of undecided if I want to do that one yet, but
Okay.
we'll see.
If you don't do that, will you have your own pop-up for 4th of July weekend?
No, I'll probably just be with my kids.
Okay,
Or the
just-
grandbaby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
but
cool.
I mean, if somebody, like I say, people always reaching out to me for products and delivery and stuff like that, and to do like right now, I'm working on a birthday party for a little girl that's turning 6.
Okay.
So the mom reached out to me to do all the party bags because I have products for kids too.
Right.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
have the little mini me body butters, I have lip gloss, I have bath bombs. So I put everything, I customize the box, the ribbons, all that. I do all that myself, everything. So if you're having a birthday party for your daughter, you can reach out to me to do all that stuff for your baby.
Right. I heard it right there. You heard it. Yes. I like this angle. I can just pop in on him and look at him whenever I want. I like this. Okay. Time is 8:54. Thank you very much, Medea. Pop-up shop etiquette is the group.
Yes.
What's the website?
So the letter B, the number 4, everbeautiful.com.
Okay.
So, and the reason why I chose that BeForeverBeautiful.com because I want everybody to know that you're beautiful at any age and just continue to be beautiful. Because people ask me, why did you name your business Beauty is Forever? And I'm like, because your beauty is forever.
We are beautiful no matter what they say. Words can bring you down. Oh. All right.
Oh,
Yes.
And now I'm also working on a skincare subscription too. So be on the lookout for that.
Oh,
Like
Lord.
skincare. So what you're gonna get is like a 90-day skincare box. So you don't have to keep, every so often getting turmeric. So from your eyes, give you 90 days of it now.
Nice.
So I'm working on that behind the scenes. I'm like Curtis over here with all his paper. I never sleep. I pulled out my notebooks. I say, Curtis, I have 3 notebooks, and I pulled them out on the table, and I was like, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I was like, normally I have my laptop with me, but I ain't want to grab it today.
Well, that's one of the things about it's something I learned many years ago, but something I just started hyper doing, like in the service, and I write down shit all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. If I'm talking to somebody or sitting there watching TV, if I'm in the shower, I think about it, I'm writing it down as soon as I get out. The show ends on a positive note. What is your message today for the people of Aurora?
So for the people of Aurora, my message is just continue to take care of yourself, continue to love yourself. Make sure you put yourself, I know it's hard, especially as a mom, try to at least put yourself first. Whether it's an hour a day, 5 minutes a day, because we get so caught up in taking care of the kids, the spouses, everybody else. And same for the men, you have to take time out for yourself and just make sure that you're okay. And it's okay to take a mental break from social media too. You have to take those mental breaks from social media as well. And just enjoy life, especially while you're here. Because life is definitely too short. So you want to enjoy life. And as I tell my kids all the time, I tell people when I do Facebook Lives, always be aware of your surroundings at all times. Be aware of your surroundings at all times.
That's right. Take your hands out of your pocket. Walk with confidence. Look over your shoulder. Take different routes. Don't go out the same door every day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you
I appreciate
for
it.
having
We
me.
appreciate
I
having you.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this was a good one.
Yeah.
This was a good one. Good way to start the week off.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you guys have a great rest of the day. We hope that you guys all enjoyed today's show. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day today and tomorrow. We have a great episode for you. You will not want to miss tomorrow's episode. In fact, it is actually your civic duty to watch tomorrow's episode. Take care of yourself and each other.
Yes. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.